Good afternoon, David.
Good afternoon. PTM is back.
PTM's back. I don't want to say better than ever.
No, I mean we prioritized our trip for the last few days, but I feel like we've learned some things.
Yeah? You want to start us off on what you've learned?
We learned that it's easier to place a mobile sports bet in New York and maybe even California, where it's not legal, than Vegas.
Yeah, it's wild. The place, the home, the mecca of sports gambling, and you can't bet an NBA prop.
Nope, can't bet an NBA prop. Can't even really use your phone. I mean, without filling out tax forms. It was interesting, but we had a good time and watched a lot of sports, and I think it'll put us in a better spot here.
Yeah, but now we're back. Now we're back to the grind. Let's back on the home turf where we can bet on these, capitalize on these all these good plays we have.
Definitely.
And nice big slate tonight. We had a lot of games to choose from. I think we got some good ones here.
Yeah, I just want to call out. I'm repping my 820 hat up here, which is my favorite solar company.
They're the best.
They're the best, right? Nobody does it better.
You're going to go solar. You go 820.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So after our sponsorships, we'll move on to a couple storylines before we jump into the game. So LeBron continues to just fire away. He's now about 170 something points, I think, away from the record, which puts him in about the next 4 to 5 games. But I heard he might, AD, the other storyline, is on track to return tonight.
Yes.
And that may mean LeBron sits. So I think we're going to get in that like range where LeBron is now going to target and choose which game he breaks the record. So
that was I thought he was going to go for 60 last night. It was what, he have 9 threes?
Yeah,
he was unbelievable.
He looked very upset at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, he walked right off. I mean, because they had a good chance to. I thought they might even make a little comeback, but he just doesn't have enough firepower besides him.
Yeah, and then the other player who is potentially returning tonight is Brandon Ingram.
Oh,
finally,
right?
Yeah. So I think they're going to reintroduce him back into the lineup, and we'll see if how the Pels turn it around, because they're starting.
That could be very interesting. Yeah, you got a lot of things. Miami's starting to get hot at the right time. So yeah, it's going to be a fun.
And we'll be covering some trades too, prospective trades and actual trades in the next couple of weeks, because that trade deadline's coming up as well.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of Knicks rumors going around. So
what's the best one there?
Reddish will be gone. Obi Toppin is probably gone. If they could find someone to take Fournier, he'll be gone. And
they're just gonna dude, the Lakers, if they can get a good deal on salary
for Fournier, they could use a shooter for sure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But I don't know. He went from being a top player in the league to like nothing.
Yeah, he's garbage. Yeah, but I think he's owed 18 million this year and 18 million next year. So
that's the problem.
Be tough.
That's the problem. Swap him for Westbrook. All right. We got a big slate tonight. We're going to target a couple of games though. Like we normally do. We like to go find those games that are north of 230 points, which generally leads us to the 10 p.m. Eastern time games. There's something about those West Coast games. They just running wild. No defense out on the West Coast.
It almost looks like it almost always looks like they sort the games by like the over under, but it's not. It's just the start times. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Philly. You got Philly usually early, who puts up like 200 points, and then ends with the Lakers or the Kings putting up 240. Yeah. So, but I actually like that. I like the late night games.
That's the other rumor I heard. Just going to that Philly Brooklyn game, Durant is very close to returning. I heard he may even be playing in the All-Star game. He's got his eyes set. I don't know why he would do that, but they said he should be back before the All-Star game and will be playing in the All-Star game. I heard.
That'll be his first game back.
Got to sell those jerseys.
Oh, man. And you just explained why that team is not going to win this year.
It sums
Right.
it up. Yeah.
Priorities, man.
Yep.
They got their priorities all mixed up. All right. So we got let's go with these four. We're gonna do the start with the Pacers at the Magic.
Yep.
Pacers are 24 and 25, so they're actually doing okay to hang in there without Halliburton. They actually beat the Bulls last night. Came back from down 20 something. The Bulls just totally gave up, which was a shame because I had the Pacers first quarter. The Bulls first quarter plus the Bulls money line plus Zach LaVine 4 rebounds. I put those three together, and at halftime it looked like it was an easy cash, and I don't know what happened with the Bulls in the second half. So, but anyway, so we got Pacers at the Magic tonight. Magic are 18 and 29. Magic are -6. Sharps didn't really have a take on the game. I can't believe the Magic are -6. That seems very high.
It does.
And then over 234. So high scoring game.
Yep.
I have to tell you before you go into the matchups, this is I think my favorite pick of the night. So, just to tease it a little.
All right. I also had one that I really like on this game as well. So it'd be great if we're.
There's no possible way that you've chosen the exact same bet that I have.
Okay.
Nobody in the world has chosen this.
All right. Matchup wise, so I did update the matchups through last night's games. I'll have a little bit more analysis on it for tomorrow, but at a quick glance, forwards versus Indiana continues to be a great matchup to target. Also against Indiana, we could look to target point guards. And then coming back on the Orlando side, forwards are also a great matchup to target Orlando against. Otherwise, Orlando's been pretty good defensively. Not a lot of big games being allowed. So
yeah.
So the guy
I didn't see the splits, but I would assume they're better at home as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I would think so. So the guy I liked here, I like this forwards against the Pacers matchup. So going with our man Paolo Banchero.
He's a frequent visitor to the show.
He is. So this is a 2-leg parlay for him. I like him at 20 points. He's done in his last 7 of 10 at home, and you tack on 5 rebounds, which he's done in 10 straight home games, and it's plus 115.
That's nice.
Yeah, very good match. Very good matchup for him. 20 points. He lingers. He gets around there. You know, if 18 would be more comfortable, but obviously you're 18 and 5, not as enticing a play. So, but I think at 7 out of 10 at home, getting to 20 points, I'll take it.
Yeah, it sounds good. 20 points is a good mark for him.
Yeah,
he struggles often to get that 21st and 22nd, but that 20-pointer he nails a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You got anybody else?
No, that's it.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. So I have to preface this by saying as I was placing this, or figuring out the odds for this in DraftKings, I think I broke the site. Like literally, like the site didn't know how to handle this, and it just froze up.
Really?
I had to reboot the app. So, so I got this is called my 1-1-1 bet.
Wait, let me guess here. Hold on. Which side is this on?
This is Orlando, and it's in the backcourt. I got the crowded backcourt. I'm going with somebody.
It's either Bol or Wendell Carter.
No, backcourt.
Oh. Fultz.
You would think so.
You've been riding the Fultz train.
I've been riding the Fultz train. I looked at the Cole Anthony plane or vehicle as well, but I settled with Gary Harris. Don't.
Boy.
1 assist.
Yeah.
Plus 1 rebound. Plus 1 3. Gets you to plus 110.
Okay.
All right. So 1 assist, he's done in 8 of his last 10. 1 rebound, he's done in 9 of his last 10. And 1 3, he's done in 8 of his last 10. He's hit all 3 of those, 1, 1, and 1 or more, in all of his last 4 games. So
okay.
So it's I was having a hard time finding something, with the stars in this game.
Yeah.
So I peeled back the onion a bit and found
all right. You like those those small little, could clear it in the first quarter. I don't know if he'll play the first quarter.
I want like it to happen, in a 2-minute period.
Yes,
like
that would be nice.
Comes down the court, throws an assist to Bencaro. They come down. Pacers miss a shot. He gets the rebound, comes down, drains a three. Like, it would be amazing if this all happened like in a 45-second period.
Yeah,
which it could.
I like that. If you want to make this a little juicy, I'm just looking at his home away splits. At home, his rebounds, he's had over 2 rebounds in every single home game this season, except the last game against Boston, and quite a few 3s and 4s in there as well at home.
Yeah. So you're thinking maybe bump that up to
and his line
2?
is 1.5. If you took that to, if you just took his straight line on that plus the assist and the 3, now you're 150, 170 maybe.
Yeah, you would, but it's bad for marketing because I'm positioning
1-1-1
bet.
Sorry.
But anyway, he plays 23 minutes a game, so take this with a little caution.
Yeah.
But it could be fun. All right, so that's it.
All
that's all we got, right?
Yep.
You don't have anybody on the Pacers side?
Nope.
All right, let's move on to the 10 p.m. games. We got the Grizzlies at the Warriors. Grizzlies at 31-16. The other big news: Steven Adams got injured, so he's out for like 3+ weeks, which will help me in my play here. Got going up against the Warriors, 23-24, but monsters at home. Warriors are -3.5 in this game, so that just tells you kind of the story of the home field, home court advantage.
Yeah.
And then the total is 245.5. The Sharps are on the over. These teams did play, I think, on Christmas Day it was.
Yep.
Steph didn't play in that game, but the Warriors still won 123-109. Ja had a monster game with 36. Poole had 32. And Draymond had 13 rebounds and 13 assists.
Nice. Matchup wise, again, 2 teams that are very good defensively. We've been staying away from playing guys against the Grizz, but on my new matchups here, the point guards against the Grizzlies are starting to creep up. It's actually a top 3, tied for a number 3 point guard matchup over the last month. So that would lead me to a strong Steph Curry play tonight. I couldn't find something pre-show that I liked enough to put out there, but it's definitely something I'm going to look at a little bit later.
What's his? His line for threes that has to be something worth.
It's 4.5. I like it at 4 quite a bit. He's had I think he's had 4 threes. At home. Oh, they're also on 2 days rest. That's what it was. Every home game on 2 days rest this season, he's had 4 threes. So I did like that. Also some good.
Yeah.
He's also got much better his rebound and splits on rebounds and assists at home. He's got much higher levels of rebounds and assists at home. So I actually dug a little bit into a Steph rebound, an RA line on Steph, which is like seems weird to play on a guy like him, but.
No, it isn't. He's sneaky there.
He is, and especially at home.
He gets a lot of. It's pretty much all defensive rebounds, right?
Yeah.
He's not really crashing the boards on offense, but a lot of times, like the rest of the team will just like if it's a long 3 and the center won't go for it, like Draymond or someone, they'll let Steph just get the rebound and then he goes up the court. So.
Yeah, he had his last 3 games, 2 days rest at home. 6 rebounds, 11 rebounds, 6 rebounds. What
was this rebound line? 3.5?
No, 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
His RA line, the one I was looking at, was 12.5, and his last 3 games, it was 13, 17, and 15. So that's what I was looking at. But anyway, and the matchup the one matchup that looks like it's decent to target against Golden State is forwards. Memphis doesn't really. They have a weird roster construction. They don't really have a guy who's like a classic forward. It'd probably be with Steven Adams in there, Jaren Jackson, but now Jaren Jackson's probably going to be picking up some more time at the 5. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't find something I loved here anyway, but I think you got something on Triple J.
I don't. I'm actually sticking with the Warriors, which again, like you said, is not a side that we typically like to target.
Yeah.
But I can't help but observe Draymond. His RA line is 14.5, which seems high, but he's done that in 8 of his last 10. And like I said in the intro, he had 26 against the Grizzlies last time they played, and that was with Adams in the game.
Wow.
So with Adams out of the game, I think that only helps his rebounding case.
Dude, on 2 days rest, he crushes this number. You look at so far the season at home on 2 days rest, 18, 18, 24, 19, 19, and his line's 14.5, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this play.
I think the biggest risk is him getting kicked out of this game.
Which has burned us before.
I swear to you, I think that's the only way he doesn't get this.
And this is a tricky game to play because Memphis is a team that they'll
get under his skin.
Dylan Brooks and Desmond Bane, they have no problem and they enjoy it just as much as Draymond does. So yeah, it's a big risk. Yeah.
No, and there's some bad blood here from
that playoff series. Yeah,
the playoff series. So I think his rebounds is also a good play. I think his rebounds is more consistent than his assists. What does that look like?
Oh, he crushes that on 2 days rest. It's line 7.5, 11, 13, 12, 12, 5, 13, 5, 9. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So do you think that's a better play? Just stick with the rebound portion of it than the RA?
I might go. He's very consistent. He's at 2 days rest at home this season. He's never had less than 6
rebounds.
Six assists. And his assist line at home, 7, 6, 6, and then 11, 10, 12, 9. I like the RA number.
All right, so we're going to go with 14.5 RA.
Yeah, I like this.
That was minus 130. I also think it's hard to find an alt on that at this point, but if you did want to go for something big, also I think 12 rebounds for Draymond was plus 430, and he had 13 in the last game, and he's had 12 in 4 of his last 10 games.
Wow.
10 rebounds is plus 165. He's done that in 6 of his last 10 games. So
that's great. That's great. Yeah, 10 or 12 rebounds. Yeah, that's great.
I'm not doing 10 because last time we played Draymond 10 rebounds, that was a game he got ejected. So again, this is like going back to something we said we wouldn't touch, but it just seems too good not to play it. So, yep. All right, and I think I didn't really have an official play on the Memphis side, but I think Ja is the way to go. I think his line was like 28 points.
Yeah.
He put up 36 against the Warriors. The Warriors played no defense. 245 total. How is Ja not going to score 30 points in this game? So
I'm with you.
I think that would be my play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, and then moving on, we got the Jazz at the Blazers. Jazz are 25 and 25, and the Blazers are 22 and 25. Blazers are minus 3.5 in the game. Sharps are on the Blazers minus the points and over 239.5. So another high scoring one.
Yeah.
Who's popping on the matchup?
So this is big. Over the last month, at your wing position, Utah is number 1. They've allowed 10 impact games to wings over the last month.
Wow.
Next in line there is only teams with 6 impact games. So they're 4 more than the next team over the last month, which is Chicago, Indiana, and Toronto. So this is definitely sticking out as a great matchup. You can also target they're tied for second in with big men to target over the last month or so. And then on the Portland side, they're pretty good defensively. Combo guards are the one that's probably your best matchup here to target against the Blazers. So I like Jeremy Grant tonight. So he's technically listed on Cleaning the Glass as a forward, but he's also categorized as big. and he's
not a big,
huh?
He's a forward. That guy's a forward.
He's forward. Yeah. So anyway, it's not it's not the exact position that's popping, but for some reason I feel like this is the way to go. He had 33 points against Utah on December 3rd.
Oh my!
And this is nice. I put him 16 points, which he's done in 7 of his last 8 games and 9 of his last 10 at home. And with 4 rebounds, which he's done in his last 10 of 8. Last 8 of 10. That's minus 105. 16 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we played that one the other day. Right?
We did. And I also like if you tack on 1 steal to it, it gets you to plus 225, which he also.
What happened with him? What happened with him in the last game against the Spurs? Like 3, he's been like crushing, like over 14 points every game, and then he had 3 on 123.
Did he end just foul trouble in that game? Let's see.
He played 27 minutes. Just didn't shoot the ball that much. He just had an off night. Yeah, no fouls. It
was also.
Just want to make.
Lillard put up he had 37 in that game. They scored 147 points in that game. So
he was like a spectator that game. Yeah. Is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Like Dame could do that to you.
Yeah. And even that guy Sharp, the rookie, he had 19 points in that game. So they must have they got their other guys, the younger guys, some run. The second unit got more run in that game.
Right, so. Fair enough.
That's so. Jeremy Grant, 16 points, 4 rebounds, minus 105.
Okay, 16 points, 4 rebounds. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's hitting.
That's hitting.
Okay, that's hitting.
Okay.
I liked Nurk in this game.
Okay.
You mentioned big men, right? He's super inconsistent, but this is the 3rd time they've played, and he put up 18 and 15 in terms of points in the 2 prior matchups. So I think I put, what did I do? Yeah, I had 2 options for him. I said 15 points, 10 rebounds was actually plus 152. Or 15 points and 2 assists was plus 104. Which of those do you like better?
15 points and 2 assists.
Or 15 points and 10 rebounds.
Looking at his PA line, it's 18 and a half. He's cleared it in all last 3 games against Utah.
Yeah.
I think I like that. What is it? 2 assists, you said?
Yeah, 15 points, 2 assists, plus 104.
I just don't like seeing some games where he had like 0 assists, 2 assists, 1 assist.
Yeah.
I think I would lean rebounds.
15 and 10. I mean, that's plus 152, so you can technically bring down the points or the rebounds. So the rebounds he'll get. I think his rebound line was only 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
He's only bringing it down 1. But he does land on 10 rebounds quite a few times. So that's why I took that down.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with that. Just kind of as a juicier play, 15 points, 10 rebounds, plus 152.
Okay, I like that.
I saw something on him. They were just like roasting him for his lack of mobility. He's just like too slow for the league. So hopefully,
I'm looking at this. He's had a steal in 9 of his last 10 home games. So that might be something interesting to tack on there. It's minus 160. But if you wanted to juice something up, to tack on a steal.
I would love to stay off of his points. The points was the part of it that I felt. So maybe something like 10 rebounds and 1 steal. Right? 10 rebounds done in last 8 of 10. I didn't check home and away, and then you're telling me the steal. Let's see if I can break.
He's hit rebounds in 6 of 10 overall, 6 of 10 at home. So, 7 of 10. Yeah.
Let me just see what that would be. All right, so rebounds. We got Nurk, 10 rebounds, and would you say a steal?
1 steal, yeah.
One steal, minus 150. Oh, wow. That's plus 170.
That's really nice.
Plus 170. So even if you want to take the rebounds down a few,
Yeah,
you could take the rebounds down to even 8 and still get plus 105.
dude, that's the play. That's the play.
8 rebounds, 1 steal, something like that.
That's the play, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
8 rebounds, 1 steal, plus 105.
Nice.
That's nice how we just concocted that.
That's how it happens. Yep.
Live on the air. Okay, cool. Let's hit the last game.
Okay.
You didn't have anybody on the Utah side, did you?
No.
I mean, Markkanen probably will go off, but we'll take a pass on that one.
Jeremy Grant's a good defender, and he's going to be on Markkanen. I don't know. I would lay off Markkanen. Did he have big games this season? No, he's not. He went 23 and 21 points against Portland this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a fade.
Yeah.
Markkanen. All right. So last game we got the Raptors at the Kings. Raptors are 21 and 27. The only player I saw of note that was questionable was OG, and I also saw something in the news about OG wanting out. So maybe he'll be sitting until they ship him out. Going up against the Kings, 27 and 19. Kings are -3 in this game, and the total is 238.5. Sharps were on the under. This is just riddled with juicy matchups.
It is. I like this. Are the Kings third in the West now?
Yeah, they're 27 and 19.
Yeah, dude. They're such a fun team. I like that. So great.
They are really balanced, and they're much like Memphis. They're deep.
They're deep, yeah.
Like when they bring in that second line,
Richaun Holmes,
Holmes. They got Malik Monk.
Yeah,
they got that one guy who shoots the ball every time. I forgot his name. I'll look him up. they got so many guys on their bench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you look that up. Matchup wise against Toronto, forwards and point guards are who we can look to target, and then against Sacramento, they've been pretty good defensively. Combo guards is probably your best matchup over the last month, I believe. Yeah, for sure. And even then, it's only five impact games. So Sacramento has really been playing well. So it's not the best team to target, it's looking like. But I had a play. I like this point guard against Toronto matchup, and Fox has been hot. All
right.
So his line's 23.5 points. He's done it in his last 8 of 10 at home. He had 27 against Toronto on December 14th. I just like his straight line, 24 points.
That's nice. It's nice to just put out something simple every once in a while.
Yeah.
What was it? 23 and a half?
23 and a half, yeah.
Well, that's pretty low for him. Okay. I like that play.
Yeah. He's done an 8 of 10 at home. And a lot of 24s though. So it'll be a sweat. If you look at, 31, 25, 24, 24, 34, 25, 24, so it might be nice to bring that down. Something else.
No. You're good.
Okay.
You said simple pick. Now you're going to complicate it. So just take the 24 points. He's going to.
Although if you look at his assist line is 6.5. He's done that in 7 of 10 at home, but in the 7 games that he went over at home, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 13.
Okay.
So that's a nice split there, especially when you look at.
Did you say what did he do the previous matchup against?
Against Toronto?
Yeah.
He had 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Okay.
So double with 4 threes. And a steal.
Wow.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I would keep this one simple. Okay. The guy I was thinking of was Terrence Davis.
Terrence Davis. Okay.
When he comes in the game, he gets his money's worth.
He does. Yeah, he's not passing that ball.
He's not passing that ball. Him and Jordan Clarkson from the
dude. I'm
Jazz.
I'm looking at this now. I like the point line, but I'm now looking at his assists. I might even be more into a Fox 6 over 6.5 assists play here. He had 10 against Toronto last time they played. And look at his number at home. He's had 10, less than again, 10, 9, 10, 13.
Yeah. His last 2 games, 10 and 9.
Yeah.
Against really good defensive teams
Philly
too,
Memphis,
right?
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
It's his points and assists.
What was it? 5.5 assists or 6.5?
6.5.
6.5. All right. Well, you mull that over.
Yeah.
I think they're both good plays.
Yeah. Maybe even like a 20 point and 5 assists something. But okay.
All right. I'll stick with the did you have anybody else?
No, just Fox.
Okay. I'll stick with the Kings side first before I move over to the Raptors. I had Sabonis,
Okay.
Our favorite guy.
Mm-hmm.
I went with our newfound favorite pick, the RA, which is set at 21.5, which seems obscene, at minus 120. But he's done that in 6 of his last 10. And more importantly, against Toronto, he had 27 RA. So he's this is like a prime matchup for him.
Yeah.
He might get 20 rebounds in this game.
Yeah.
So I like that RA. I'd probably also like the rebound line as well, but I think the RA was a little bit more compelling.
He had 20. He had 20 rebounds the last time they played.
Yeah. So that'll work nicely with our picks together, right? We'll have Sabonis, assisting to Fox, getting rebounds, throwing it down the court to Fox, and Fox will score. Okay, and then on the Raptors side, I did like Fred VanVleet. Been on him a couple times of late. I know the matchup isn't great, but his line is set at 20.5 points, minus 115. He's done that in 6 of his last 10. But more importantly, his last 4 games, he's had 33, 39, 25, and 28. So crushing this. And in the previous matchup against Sacramento, he had 39 points.
Nice.
So 21 points at minus 115. You can also go for gold. 30 points, which he did in his last game, is the highest you can play on him at plus 650.
That's nice.
I was going to try to juice that up further by throwing 4 or 5 threes in there. But I noticed in the previous matchup against Sacramento, he had 39 points and only 2 3-pointers.
Unusual for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the game to be able to go to the rack. I don't think he's got much of a mid-range game.
No.
Right? It's kind of like layups or threes.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I think FVV is going to keep on fire.
Dude, he's been so hot lately.
Right? And the line hasn't caught up to him.
And dude, not just points, but I mean
everything.
Yeah, rebounds and assists too. I mean, damn.
That's how he is. He's a streaky player, and if OG is out, that's just more touches for him. I think he's a home run tonight in a 238.
Did you look at his par?
Game. I didn't. I also don't really love playing par.
So it gets so high, right? Especially with the guy that fills up the stat sheet. Yeah.
But, given that I think he's due for like a 25-point game just on points alone, it just seemed easy to
go with the points.
Stick with that. Yeah. So
all right.
So maybe you'll take that advice when thinking about Fox.
Yes.
All right. Good stuff.
Yeah. Nice work. Good to be back. And looking forward to the games tonight. And I'll be talking to you later.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you have any need for solar, go to 820 Solar.
I'll wear my hat tomorrow.
Okay. Very good.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.